It's an interesting experience, I'll give it that. Before I answer your question, Miss Enforcer, I have a personal conundrum that must be addressed. I hope you can help me clarify the situation. As far as I'm aware, the LCBI needs to undergo a rather complex process to obtain an arrest warrant for a councilman. I'm curious. I wonder who would use such a method. All for the sake of detaining me, no less. Did it ever occur to you that I complied because I knew it was you? You accuse me of bribery. Are you referring to the evening of the day before yesterday? A certain enforcer invited me to visit her home for a private discussion. So, your goal was to actually lock me up? In other words, you'll keep me here until the public outcry dies down. Not really. I'll just treat this as a vacation that I don't often get. Besides, our lovely enforcer wouldn't have the heart to leave me all by myself, right? Hmm. I could never say no to your requests anyway. Aren't I already under enforcer surveillance? There's not a speck of dust on the lock. Someone's been here recently. Looks like we're on the right track. You throw your weight around the moment we're out of the LCBI's jurisdiction, huh? You're a smart cookie, Miss Enforcer. Ah, so it's like that. I see. What do you think I'm gonna do? I haven't seen your nose get scrunched up like that before. My curiosity got the best of me. Whoops. Need a lift? What? We haven't seen each other in forever, so you forgot what I'm capable of? Are you ready? I'll bring you up now. Give me your hand. I'm pretty sure I'm old enough to sweep you off your feet, Pipsqueak. Usage report, anti-laughter capsules. It was closed down after the authorities discovered the illegal experiments in non-compliant drug manufacturing. I was the one who approved the proposal for its assets to be seized. Or they didn't know which buttons to push. The chances of that being the case have definitely increased. I'm guessing you dug up some leads. What did you find? You're going undercover to continue your investigation in the black market then. You're too kind. But on a more serious note, you're not actually gonna bring all this stuff with you, right? So, how exactly did you plan to use this? Well, I'd say my field of expertise is in negotiations rather than interrogations. Do you actually want to learn a thing or two? Let's see. For most people, you need to build trust first. They gotta feel comfortable enough to open up. For more difficult cases, you might have to up the ante and steer the conversation. The easiest way to get the truth out of someone involves guiding them into a situation that's already in your favor. Before that, why don't we discuss the strawberries you've been stealing? Do you understand how it works now? You guide someone into a misunderstanding so they make a mistake. It'll be a situation you planned ahead of time. After that, you need to question them. When confronted, most people will try to defend themselves. Under these circumstances, even a nudge can make them tell the truth. However, sometimes an obvious trap is a cover for your real objective. For instance, these strawberries will go bad in a few days. I needed someone to help me finish them. Alrighty then. Caleb's class is dismissed. Now, we're accomplices. There are plenty of ways to gather intel on someone. And sure, I might not be able to show my face in public, but that doesn't mean I'm cut off from the world. Does that mean you'll be looking out for me from now on? Didn't you need to ask that guy a few questions? Why are you just standing there? You're pretty good at intimidation yourself. Doesn't that mean you're my partner in crime? But you weren't scared as far as I'm aware. In fact, you seem to be enjoying yourself as you played along. You don't need to go through all these theatrics. I'll answer any question you ask. It's a secret we both share. We wrote letters to each other's future selves and put them in a time capsule. Then, you asked me to hide it in a place no one would ever know. Yep. After all, I buried the time capsule in the deepest mine shaft in the Southern District. What surprise do you have for me this time? I guess it's a more dangerous kind of mischief. You really are something. Aren't you curious about what I'm smelling? Or do you already know the answer?
The taste is... I can't really describe it. The air in the LCBI building is too dry. The chairs are too hard, it's a little too chilly here, and today's lunch was too salty. You're also standing too far away from me. Thank you for giving me the chance to tell you my true feelings. This is a warm, comforting fragrance. What I desire most, huh? I'm at your mercy if you use this against me. It's the pleasant scent I smell whenever I see you. Didn't I tell you not to come in until you received my signal?
don't pull your punches, huh? You should shoot me next time this happens. Any frenzied predator can easily tear your throat out. It seems your competency has improved during my absence. Do you actually believe something like this would work on me? I threw out the predator who broke into that base a few days ago. You were there too? Don't tell me you forgot about it already. The interrogation room is filled with your scent. Are you marking your territory? Are you implying I'm attracted to a fierce, untamed fragrance? Hmm. Now there's a hint of boldness and uninhibited freedom. It's more complex than a blend of spices. Ah, it looks like I'm stained in your scent as well. What are you planning to do to me this time? What kind of odd request is this? All right then. Silas, do you want to be my greatest achievement this year? Silas, just you wait. I'll show you. Isn't it obvious? I'm imitating a certain Dragon Lee. She's a feisty kitten. Are you implying it's dangerous when I'm at the wheel? Wake up. Someone's here to kill me. A lot of people showed up this time. Moving is easier than cleaning up the mess. Our new place is on 47th Street. It's discreet, and the school district is decent. It's about time you got a real education, miss. Wake up. Someone's here to kill you. They're after me. It's only natural they'd be after you, too. You have 10 minutes to pack your things and go downstairs. All right, then. Start the car, rookie. It's fine. Keep driving. You're a big girl now. I don't need to teach you how you can bend the rules, right? Isn't it obvious? I'm about to spice things up. Floor it. It was smooth sailing. However, watch out for the cliff.
So, how will you act as a predator? Are you going to use those techniques you showed me before? Not really. You need to be more aggressive. Better. Keep going. You see me as a despicable person, then.
Are you too new? I never seen you around before.
Yeah, we're here to get stronger.
Well, you've come to the right place. With the Frenzy Enhancer, we can kiss the miserable days of living in fear goodbye!
I heard you have the latest version of the Frenzy Enhancer. We're after the strongest stuff.
Not so fast, pal. Tell me the password. What's the holdup? Those LCBI dogs have been breathing down our necks lately. No password, no goods.
Forget it. We're done playing around. Let's skip to the part where we fight.
Damn it! They're undercover enforcers! Get them!
Something is leaking from the ceiling. You check out what's above the ceiling. I'll keep them busy. We have a problem.
Yes, it's supposed to lighten the mood. Well, we tried. When a predator goes into a frenzy, they temporarily lose their self-awareness. In addition, their pain response is dulled and their emotions are suppressed. In this state, it would be impossible to keep any secrets. So the safest option would be no one knowing the password. That includes me. The frenzied state amplifies a predator's inner desires. Using that logic, the counter would be self-restraint. Perhaps I'll build my own personal containment cell and lock myself in it. No. Of course, nothing is absolute. It could still happen. Nothing too fancy. As I said, I'll find a place to lock myself away. No one would want to see me like that. Out of all the places you could have gone to for treatment, you chose a vet clinic. It's certainly an unconventional approach. Not only have you planned out a new career for me, but you also thought about your retirement. I'm afraid not. Do you have any suggestions for my retirement plans? I'll treat whoever visits. However, I hope you won't be one of them. Your technique for administering medicine could use some work. The spring recruitment period. I have to train new prison guards during that time. The retention rate of new staff often depends on how approachable their superiors are. You might want to try suppressing your grin. That way your words will sound more believable. This scent. Is it a compound from that lure? I developed it myself. It's not difficult to recognize my own work. It's the kind of scent that makes one willingly walk into a trap. Come closer. Then you'll be able to find out.
You're getting better at utilizing my ability. It's like second nature to you now. In that case, I should thank myself. There is another reason for a certain busy enforcer to think about me. Yeah, I know. What is it? Really? I feel like we're still the same. Aren't you still the girl who always looks for me when she wants to reach higher ground? I wonder, who was it that always loved to climb to the top of the watchtower again? It was so she could watch the sunset as a kid, but she couldn't do it herself. She had to ask me for help. And then, are you trying to destroy the evidence? Shh, we have company.